In this week's video, we are going to do an advanced first serve drill in singles. Coach Alan from TargetSlam here, and thanks for joining us for this week's video. The drill that we're going to do today is called sniper serves, and it's specifically looking at your first serve in singles. So how the drill is going to work, I'm going to come up to the baseline and I'm going to look to fire in some very aggressive first serves. Now, as you can see, down the far side, I put a couple of targets down as well. So you can either look to fire your first serve down the T target, like so. Or you can look to fire your serve down the body target right up the middle of the service box. And finally, you can look to fire the serve out wide in the service box as well. Now, the cool thing about this drill is, first of all, it is a pretty advanced serving drill because you're starting to hit a very specific target within the service box. But the cool thing about being able to master this drill and master the skills involved in hitting the different spots is you can pretty much look down the far side of the service box and you can pick either your opponent's forehand or your backhand or their body, and you can serve wherever you feel like they're weakest. So if your opponent's got a really strong forehand and a really weak backhand, then you can pretty much just serve to their backhand. Or if they've got a strong backhand and a weak forehand, then you can target their forehand on the first serve. Or finally, if they're not a great mover or they're stood very close, then you can serve the ball right at the body and jam them and hopefully catch them out that way as well. My top tip on the serve is to try and make sure you get a good bit of body weight transfer into the serve, because not only are we hitting our specific spots, but this will allow us to get a little bit of force and a little bit of weight into the tennis ball. So how you do this, when you come up to hit your serve, start behind the baseline, obviously because you have to, it's within the rules of tennis. And then after you make contact with the serve, try and see if you can finish inside the baseline. And this will allow you to get a little bit of weight transfer forwards, and hopefully that will transfer into energy in the tennis ball. So you can see how I'm starting behind the baseline, and then after I make contact, I'm moving forwards. Or I'm starting in the dark green, and I'm moving forwards into the light green to give me a little bit of weight and energy into the tennis ball. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. I hope you found the drill and the tips in the video useful to your tennis game. And I would say this drill is definitely for a slightly more advanced player because it's really picking up specific targets within the service box. So if that is you, then I would definitely give this drill a little try and see how accurate you are with your serves. We are on social media. We're on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. So if you're looking for more tennis content, videos and ideas, then please go ahead and follow us on whichever platform you get your social media from. And last but not least, if you're looking for a little bit of reading to do, then be sure to buy my book, Tennis Singles Baseline Domination. It's a great book with loads of ideas on how to improve your tennis game. So thanks again, and I'll see you next time.